Lee with 82 Gaming 12 on YouTube channel Sunsilver 75. We have video 20 of my comparison between Albuera Battle and simulation games. I haven't done much on the simulation games. Seems like maybe one turn, a couple of turns maybe. That game is sitting at 12 noon. And this game here, which is Battle, we're at 11:40. So after this turn, I'll go back over to the simulation game, which is right over there. Okay, I'll go over there and I'll probably do several turns to see where that's going to go. Over here, and you can tell the scales very much different, okay, and not only in the size of the hexes, in what the hex encompasses, but also the size of the increments or strength levels for the counters, and so many other things. A lot of the differences are due to the size difference in scale. This game, there's 3 turns in an hour. Over there, there's only 1 turn per hour. So that's also a difference. All right, so first thing we do is we have to roll for weather. You do that for each turn. So let's see what the weather is. Blue die is the 10s. All right, so we got a 23. Last turn we had rain. And so this turn, a 23 will be misty. So it's misty due to the heat after the rain causing mist, the humidity. So we take the rain off to put the mist back up. And mist, -2 fire factors per unit firing. That's the only thing that's the only effect. Okay. If we look for French charges, we're going to have some, I believe. Let's take a look here. Yeah, we've got several units there that are going to be very capable of charging. Both of these units here. And then we also have some got one there. Ran out of white. I don't know how well that shows up. But there, what is this? Okay. So those are the units capable of charging. And so we will start with the actual charge process here. All right, so right here, this unit is going to charge well, he'll move across that and then didn't end up charging, but he's charging from that location there. This unit here, of course, okay, only has 2 increments, so it cannot change to square. Have to have at least 3 increments. So, all right, so we'll have that charge there. And then we go up here. This unit here. Get that out of the way. So it moves to here. Now this unit can see it. This unit can see it. This unit here, though, it's gonna see if it's part of 34. Yeah, it's gonna end up joining that. This unit can attempt to go to square in the face of this charge. British, there's 1, 2, 3 hexes. So it's going to be able to go to square fairly easy. Rolled a 15, so it went to square. And the light unit there goes with it. Okay, and so it didn't declare a charge, it just showed up there and they decided they wanted to go to square. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So got a charge there. Then we have to look at the other units that are over there. we got a charge here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, it's got 16. Movement of 16. So we've got a charge there. We have okay, so it's light cavalry in line. It's going to lose 2 but gain 5, so that means just to be a +3. So they got 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. I think those other 2, I'm going to use them to provide cover. Use them for possible reaction or opportunity charges. So now we're just ready to move. Units. And we're going to start over there in that corner. All right, so right now movement starts. Okay, so they turn, that's 1, 2, 3. Same thing here, 1, 2, 3. This guy is in column 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right. So this heavy cavalry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. This one, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he goes to there. Okay. I can move up some of this artillery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. let's see here. I don't. See if I can swap these ones. All right. So it's another cavalry unit. They're in line. So instead of having 15, they've got 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They turn like that. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3 there. So we'll go 1, 2 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It goes down to there. We go 1, slow. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We want to do something against that. So this here is going to turn over. That's the cost 2. Well, first I have to roll for 4 through 6. But that's I think that's a horse battery. Let's see. Yeah. So that's just a 2 through 6. Oh, I rolled a 1. Okay, so they can't limber. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This battery's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. All right. Good to know. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What happened here? Yeah, he was there. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's underneath? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll stop there. Already moved them. Already moved that. Okay. got these guys here. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Got this guy here. Let's back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to turn this way. Okay, we're going to go across here. That's going to disorder him. Cavalry will move up here. So he's going to move down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's going to search here. Okay, nothing. So nothing's found here. This guy's going to change to line and move right there. And that'll be it. All right, so now we have defensive fire. All right, so this unit is firing in this hex. This unit's going to fire in this hex. So he's got, I believe he's got 4. 4. So actually he's only going to have 2 fire factors. Times 2 is 4. Okay, so he's got 4 against 12. That's 1 to 3. He's got to get a 65. 64. Almost. Okay. Now this unit's firing. So we have a strength of 9 minus 2 is 4. 7. And then this unit here has, they're in line, they've got 4, subtract 2, they've got 2 times 2 is 4, that means 11, so it's going to be 1 to 1.5, but it goes up to 1 to 1 because of the canister. 41's not enough. Okay, and you don't count artillery ammunition for defensive fire. So actually, I'll just leave it like it is. Okay, so this unit's in line. They've got a strength of 6, so they can fire 3 out of each. But, well, they've got to do that because there's nobody here in the middle. So they're going to fire 3 out of this hex. And I guess I should be subtracting. Well, it says fire points. So is that after you total everything, or is it before? Because if you're firing, say you're firing 4, times 2 is 8, minus 2 is 6 instead of 4. The 2 fire points are quite a bit. So this unit would be firing with only a strength of 3, because instead of 3 increments, 1 increment times 3 is 3. And that's, he's in, it's going to be 1 to 3. Okay, miss. Same thing over there. He's not in skirmish mode though, so it's going to be 1 to 3 anyways. 56, so that's a miss. Alright, so over here, that artillery unit can just fire straight ahead. That's column. This he's not in column, he's actually in line. So that'll be 7 against 9. That's going to be 1 to 1.5, but then you can go up 1 due to the adjacent canister fire. 46 is not enough. All right, so now offensive fire here. We've got okay, so this unit's in line. They can use 4. Go down, subtract 2. So 2 times 3 is 6. So we got 6 there. Here we've got 3. Minus 2 is 1. So that's 3. So that's 9. And then this unit here has 4. Minus 2. So that's 4 more. So that's 13. And we've got artillery. Unlimbered is 8. That's 1.5 to 1. $42. That's what they needed. And so this unit takes the loss. Put it, and I'll just put it on the very bottom. And they have a morale of 32, but I think they're Portuguese. That's artillery, so they don't go by that. It's just 32, but they're at 50% now. So minus 6. 66, they passed. All right. So now we have that unit there firing here with this unit. Okay, in line. Well, he's actually so yeah, he can fire. So he can fire 12 out of there. So he's firing into this X with this unit, which is going to have 7. And then we have this should actually go down. Because I was counting both defensive and offensive. So that shouldn't be there. So they've got 3 minus, okay, so that'll be 3. This one's going to be at 7, so that's 10. And what I say this one had? 4. So that'll be 3 times, that'd be 16 to 14, 1 to 1. 34, not enough. And then this unit here, he's firing 4 into here. 4 minus 2, that's 6. So that's 1 to 3. 35, not enough. All right, so this guy gonna fire all of it into that guy in the middle. He's only got well, he's got a total of 5. So he's got to shrink down like that. So this guy wouldn't have been able to fire. But he's going to fire 4 minus 2 into here. That's 6. Okay. And he's in general order. 16. 1 to 3. 25. No effect. Okay. So this unit here is getting charged into the flank. He can still fire there. It's only got 2. It's going to be 1. It's going to be 1 to 3. 61 is not enough. And then he fires back. So he's got 4 minus 2. That'll be 6 against line. It's 9. 11. No effect. Okay, now I can fire here. 1, 2, 3. That'll be 8, 6. That'd be 14 against this guy. That'll be 1 to 1. 41 is not enough. You have to have a 51. I'm not gonna add to that ammo because I know I've added. Well, no, I haven't. I haven't added because they haven't had anybody in there. So they've got 1 shot left. Except for defensive fire, of course, they get that continuous. But all right. Now let's look at some more that we're going to have. So we've got this. He's in line. That's 4. But he only gets to use 2 of it. So it's 6 against 6, because that French unit's in column. 1 to 1. Okay, 53. Yeah, that's a hit. And let's hit number 3. All right, so we've got both of these units firing on this unit now. So 6 minus 2 is 4. This one's in line, so he'll only add 3 to mix. So that's 12 against 9. That's 1.3, so it's just going to be 1 to 1. Let's see, 14's not enough. All right, so now we go to here and here. He's 6 fired out of square. So that's times 4. So actually, he has to lose 2. So instead of 6, he only has 4. So that's roughly a little over 1 times. So it's going to be 4. He's going to have 4 against square column battalion, French battalion in column. This would be 1 to 1.5. 21 is a miss. Okay. So we have this unit firing 1, 2. We're going to use 8, reduced to 6. This unit has a 12 minus 2 is 10. So that'd be 16. And he's in square. That's 4. That's going to be 4 to 1. $42 is just going to be 1 hit. Now, the ricochet could go into this hex and then this hex, but there's nobody there. So I'm not rolling for a ricochet, but I take a loss. And artillery unit is fired. All right. Next, I do have way over yonder I've got those 2 units firing on that cavalry. So yeah, he's in line, he's in line, he has to track 2, so he's going to have 1 times 3. That might be a grenadier. Be 1 times 4. Yeah. So that'll be 4 and 6. That's 10. against a routed unit with 10, so it's 1-to-1. $44 is a miss, and of course they're gonna look to escape melee, so they move to this hex and get fired on by this unit. This could be 1-to-3. 24 is a miss. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what happens now. Of course, this guy can move in here. Now we have some charges against units that I guess we'll start with the one furthest away over there. So that's where it's happening. So we close in. Okay. So that's a routed unit, and they've only got, oh, that's 11. Okay. Okay, so they can move 4 away. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And they've already lost 2. Okay, so anytime cavalry contacts routed formations, aim to destroy 1 increment for every 2 movement points expended. Move the cavalry formation adjacent and count up the number of movement points the cavalry has left. All right, so that's the cavalry unit. This is the units running away. All right, so this is their 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so they had 12 spent, and they have a movement of 11 plus their 5 is 16. So they've got 4, so they can eliminate 2 more. Yeah. So they can eliminate 2. So now they're down to 4 now. And we move them in there. And they just get a tired marker. So now I'll put this on top of them. Okay. So we do the same thing with the next one, which is here and there. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he has 13, but minus 2 for being in line, and plus 5. So 16 again. And 8. So he's got 8 left. So that means he can eliminate 4. This unit doesn't have 4 to eliminate. Well, he's got, no, this eliminates him. And then the leader would, so this is the unit that's eliminated. Hussars de Castilla, Loy. All right. And so they would move into there. And I gotta get my tired marker. So I guess I can roll to see if roll to see what happens to him. A 3, leg wound. Roll 2 dice. Nine, he's out for 9 hours. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's past, I think the battle will be over, so we'll just put him out. So Low is out. All right, and then I put this on top of him, so I know he can't do anything else. And then right here, oh, here's where his marker was at, and he went to there. So what have they got? How many? They've got 5. Okay, he went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Starts off with 15 minus 2 is 13. So he's got 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 13. So basically 6. So that's going to eliminate these guys. They already had 3 losses. Okay. And Lumley was with them. So let's roll to see what happens to Lumley. Got a 3, same thing. He's out for 6 hours. Leg wound. So he won't come back until 5 o'clock. All right. So he goes there. Tired marker. Put this on him. All right. Now, oh, So then we come down here. We've got this charge. Now he didn't go to anything. And he's lost more than half. He's got a 31. All right, so he's going to have roll to stand. Okay, so the odds are 4 to 2. That's 2 to 1. So -3 for that. -3 more for, or no, -6 for half or more of his starting strength. So that's -9. But it would actually be, it actually, I would think, have some more due to being attacked in the flank, but okay. 26. Okay, so he's going to disorder. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so if the infantry unit fails to stand, it routs. Routing in the face of the charging cavalry will have a movement ratio of 1 to 3. Move the infantry unit 1 hex. The attack formation will now expand 3 movement points in pursuit of the unit if it chooses. So they actually route. And so they, well, yeah, they did. I rolled a 26. They have a 31. Even the +3 is not going to help them. The +3, but they have a -9. So, you know, of course, they are routing. All right, and so they would move 1 hex. Okay. And now this unit would cost 3 movement points to move there. So it started here. 1 across that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 due to being in line, but they get +5. So that's 17 total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Let's see. But to move in there's cost 3. So starts here, -2 for being in line, 2 for crossing. Well, there's a little ford or something there, so really doesn't give you what. Gotta look at the special rules, but let's say it's a +1. So instead of +2 is +1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then here is going to be 8. And so here they're going to lose his strength. They move to here. Another 3, which is 11, and they're gone. They only had 6. Okay, so they're eliminated. Okay. And then I have to decide what happens to him. 4. Okay, so 4 means that well, let me find it. Arm wound. So 1 die, 1 hour. Okay, so he moved. Zayas is out for an hour. I'll put him right here. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this was 8. Now we're at 11. Still has movement left. So did the other one over there. He could have continued to attack that other other disordered unit. Okay. So what does it say can happen? It says the charge may now continue its charge and declare a new target. So they still have movement left. They can attack. And they have 6 movement left. So they're going to attack right here. This artillery unit. And that artillery unit, I don't know that they would. I don't think they would get to fire. There's no. Well, you have opportunity to fire when units change formation. They move. They move out of the hex. But move it in. That's not something. Let's see here what we have. So yeah, no, they would just get attacked. So they have a 23, but they only have a strength. They've got strength of 2. Okay, this unit here is a strength of 4. So that's 2 to 1. That's minus 3. Okay. Uh, there should be more subtraction here, but there's not. So they have a 23. You know, you're getting charged. Let's see. I could have it over here. Okay. Um, okay. No, I don't. All right. So 23. Okay, we've got a minus 3 for odd increment comparison. 2 to 1. All right, rolled a 65, so passed. Okay, the melee is going to greatly it's going to be in favor of the attacker. Okay. So let's find it here. Oh, well, here's our uh, here's the information about if they're charged through a rear or flank right here. It's right there. It's going to be in the 32 K. Okay. Guess I need to write all that down. I'm just looking here for cavalry against artillery. may have to find I may have to find the section that deals with artillery, which I did, but it doesn't talk about assaults or charges. Let's see. I don't know, I'm not finding it. All right, so I found the section of the book, the rules. Okay, let me pull back a little. Okay, cavalry charges and artillery. This tells you what to do if you've got artillery being charged. So unaccompanied limbered artillery automatically routes when contacted by charging cavalry. When cavalry charges artillery accompanied by infantry, then of course the infantry is either going to stand or form square. Now, unlimbered guns alone do the following. Okay, so they await the cavalry, charging cavalry, until it's 1 hex range adjacent, gives defensive fire, checks morale. If the guns pass this check of morale and are assaulted during the melee segment, they may not give another defensive fire attack prior to the melee. If the guns fail this morale check, the counter is removed from play and the cavalry continues its charge. Now we had the cavalry, the artillery passed. They rolled like a 65 or something. So they passed. So now it would go to the melee. And since I don't have any other melees to do, well, yeah, actually I do. I have I've got a couple more. I've got this one here against the square, and then these 2 units against this battalion with some green jackets. So, see if I can get a little bit more light. So that unit is this goes. And the way they colored this counter, it's really hard to see it. That's a 5 and a 14. But of course they've lost 1, so they have they're down to 4. Okay. Okay, so they're going to have a melee strength of 11. This one's going to have a 2. So that's 5 to 1. Can't go any higher than that. 22 is going to be a disorder. And of course they're just going to be eliminated because, you know, they can't just up and hook up to their horses and be pulled away. So this artillery unit is no longer there, which they would actually have a strength of only 1. They've already lost. They already lost. So oh, that's the part of the King's German Legion. Suttner eliminated. And so they then move into that hex, and they're going to be exhausted. So let's go to the next one, which is just a little bit further over. So we've got actually 2 units. Okay. So let's flip him over. Now the rules state that, and I haven't done this, but if they have a 16, you don't roll, they automatically stand. Which, so we've got a strength, let's see, 4 and 3 is 7 against 4. Not quite 2 to 1. The attackers are going to have to add 6 to the, well, subtract 6 from the die roll because of that green jacket counter. So that's a rifle company. And branch artillery cannot unlimber if they're within line of sight and within 2 hexes of British Rifle Company. But for morale, they have subtract 6 for any morale because of what the rifle units are doing. So this unit here, of course, it's got a 16, so it doesn't have to roll either. This unit does have to roll. So we got 31, and we roll a 44. Subtract 6 becomes a 34, so they pass. So now we have the combat. And, okay, so we don't have any terrain that's going to interfere with anything. So they've got a strength of 8. Okay, here, 6, they've got 9. I've got to subtract 6 because of the losses. So 9 and 17, 7. That's 16. That's going to be 2 to 1. Now they are attacking into the flank. So that's going to give them that unit melee value becomes a 14. So now we're at 23. So that's almost 3 to 1. It's going to be 2.5 to 1. Oh, I rolled a 13. Dang. All right, that's going to be no result. So everybody just stays put. All right, so next we've got to move over to where we got the square. Up there. All right, so this unit's in square. Okay. They've lost one step. Okay, so they are at 5. This unit here is at 8. So that's 1 to 1. All right, so it's going to be 20 to 9. It's going to be 2 to 1. But since he's in a square, let's see. What does that mean? B. Okay, so it says that units which wish to assault a square must actually rest in the same hex as the square and have suffered defensive fire for cavalry as per 11C, infantry as per 11B. Okay, so I guess they're not going to actually be able to assault because they're not in the hex. They probably had enough movement to get into the hex, but I didn't put them in the hex. You'd get defensive fire, then you would go into the hex, and then right before melee, you'd have to suffer another. All right, so this unit up here, this unit has got to, they're adjacent to cavalry, they've got to move. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now we have to do our rally and other stuff that has to be done. All right, we start over here. This unit didn't do anything. This unit didn't do anything. This unit didn't do anything. So those 3 cavalry units are able to recover their readiness. Let's turn this guy back over. And then I'm just removing these cavalry identification markers so that I know that they actually charged this turn. And let's see here. All right, back down here, these guys, okay, they're tired. 412. Okay, so they can go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this unit here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not for sure whose that was. All right. Okay, over here, he has to roll to see if he has to go back across. All right, 25 minus 3. 53. Okay, so he is no longer disordered. Right there. Okay. All right, so now that's the French phase. Now we go into the Allied phase. We're just going to jump right in and just keep going. So we got mist. Not going to affect any movement or anything. Charges. I don't think they have any cavalry that can charge. I think he was there. All their cavalry is so they're just going to go straight into movement. We're starting down here. Okay. So we know this guy's got a cross, and so Hamilton, these guys are disordered. All right, so they're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he better go with them. All right. We've got this unit here can stay there. This unit here is going to turn and start heading down that way. He's in column, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. He's not going to get very far. Oh. This unit, who's in line, I guess he'll just have to stay there. I have to have some guys cut back, what we got here? We got Beresford and Beresford Aid. All right. So Beresford's going to join that one, and shoot, his aid is going to stay with this unit. And he's going to turn and go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. This guy is going to turn around. Go right there. But he just wants to be in line, so he changes to line. That mob unit, they have to let's see here. That mob unit there has got to pass morale. They have a 41. They rolled a 43, so they can move. And so he turns, moves to there. This unit here. Stewart, one. Of course, he's got to subtract 2. So he can only go 4. He only needs to go there. This one here. Changes. He's in a town, so general order here, and then he moves to here and changes just to, comes to line. Oops. Right. Okay, so he's changes to line. That's 1. Well, okay, he just better move in column 1, 2, 3, 4, and then changes to line 5, 6. So he's in 2 hexes. And then with these guys, see, we've already got cavalry way up in here. Okay, disordered units. They're both mod units. So Blake, 46 with Blake, are disordered. They fail, so they don't move. And then the other one, same thing. 54, he can move. Okay. So Blake's assistant will stay with the guy that didn't move. The other guy. So 1, 2, 3. He'll change the line right there. The other one is stuck right here. So this guy changes like this. Well, when he does, we've got light cavalry right there. So the light cavalry opportunity charge. Light cavalry has a opportunity range of 2 hexes. So let's see if they can roll. Because of the green jacket, well, they've got a 16, so you don't roll. You don't have to roll for them. They just automatically pass. So they have a 16 morale. So they will opportunity charge. Okay. And that unit isn't able to do anything. They just get charged. So now we have to flip them over. They have a morale of 21. Strength is 5. Okay. It's gonna be 1 to 1. So it's light cavalry. Not lancers though. 22 he failed. So okay, so that unit actually fails. No, let's see. No, they didn't. I rolled a 22. They have a 21. Okay, so they stand. So we will stay right there. Like so. All right. Okay. All right, so the rest of these guys, um, this guy goes to column and ends up turning completely around. So that cost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he goes to line right there. All right. This guy here. Okay, of course we got a mob unit. Okay, got to roll higher than a 46. No, so he just stays where he's at. Can't go anywhere. This unit, of course, changes to square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to line right there. Okay. This unit changes to column. And moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Changes to line right there. All right. And then we've got Cole's division. Okay. These guys are going to start splitting off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and changes to line. Guess they would flip over. Well, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change the line. Of course, this one's just going to move behind those two. Cole will be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. All right, so they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. Up there. Two, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, he'll go to there. That cost 6 right there. These guys are marching in, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got to move back one because he got out of road. Same thing here, he got out of road. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 3. Out of road, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 3, 4, 5. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And I have this cavalry unit that's going to be moving down. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So he goes to there. Okay. Now we go up to defensive fire and offensive fire. We're going to start down here. And we've got missed, so that's going to subtract 2. So this unit is only going to be able, he's got 6, 3 in each hex. Well, basically 1 in each hex is going to be fire. So you're looking at just a bunch of 65s. You're going to have to roll a 65. Nope. Nope. Okay. And then these units firing back, you basically the same thing. He's got to get a 65. Nope. Here, he'll have a 7. And then this guy here, so of course that's a offensive fire now. So 4, 2, that's 4, and 7, that's 11. That's let's see, 1.5, 65. You got to hit. That's his second hit. He's got to check his morale. 44 he passed. All right. All right, we go to here. What happened here? All right, so here 3. Alright, so that's a strength of 3 there. Strength of, that's 6. Alright, that'd be 6, so that's 12 against 8. That's one and a half to 1. 15 is no effect. So he's firing with a strength of 7. He'll wait. This unit here that's going to be times 3, but he has to subtract 2. So 2 to 6, that's 6 to 9, that's 1.5 to 1. 56, so I already got a hit. So that unit's taking a second hit. Well, I gotta check morale. Okay. These thin counters really play havoc. 16, he failed. Alright, so he's gonna route disorder. So he back off one hex. Now that artillery unit 42, so he stays. But he'll hold his fire. That's to fire with 9 as well. He would get bumped up 1 though. So if he fires, that's 7 against skirmish mode. That's 14. That's 1 to 2. But he gets bumped up to 1 to 1.5. Nope. So he fires another one. So he's almost spent. All right. Okay. So these 2 British units are going to fire on that cavalry unit. So that'd be 2 times 3, that's 6. And he'll have the same thing. The light unit though, that's KGL. This one here, KGL. So that would be times 4. That's going to be 8 and 8, so that's 16. 8. That's 2 to 1. 36. I don't think that's enough. Yeah, it is. 36 is enough. Okay, so they hit that. He loses 2, but yeah, so that's to check his morale. 24 failed, so he's going to route away. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, as far as they can go. Being tired and all. All right. Let me go over here. Both of those are firing on this unit. So that's going to be French. Grenadier, that'd be 4. That'd be 8 and 6, 14. Yeah, that's 1.5 to 1. 32. Nope. All right, so these two guys are firing at these grenadiers. So it'd be 2 and 4, that's 8, so that's be 10. Firing into his rear and flank. And 1.5 to 1. 36 is a miss. Okay. All right, up there. We've got firing into that square. But then it'd be a 4, and that unit is firing. You're in the column. They have a 12, so that'd be 10. So that's going to be 2 to 1. $16 is no effect. Okay, the square is a strength of 5. It's only going to be 1. That's going to be 1 to 3. 12, no effect. Okay. Right there, where we got this charge. Four, subtract 2, and that would be 8. He's in line. Let's see. Yeah, line. 1 to 1.5. 63, that's a hit. First hit. And he's got a 16, so he doesn't actually have to check. Let's go ahead and do the melee. So what's that? 3. So that's going to be 13 with a +1 on the die. And this unit. So 13. And let's see if we have any modifiers. It's not. Okay. All right, so they got 13. Attackers have, let's say they 1 loss, so they got 30. It's 1-1 with a +1 on the die. 34 becomes 35, 1-1. It's a blank result. So the blank result for cavalry, they've got to retreat 3 hexes. They don't have to check morale because they have a 16. 1, 2, 3. And they lose a step. Okay. We come back here. These guys are attacking this guy. He's got a 16, so he doesn't have to check. Okay. He's got 22. He doesn't have to check. This guy has a 41 though. So we've got this one. That, yeah, I do have a yellow. I like yellow one somewhere. All right, so that's 4. And he's 4. That's 8 to 3. That's 2-1. They're going to get a +3 on their rolls. British unit rolled a 13. So he's going to disorder and fall back. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this guy doesn't fall back. That guy, 41. He rolled 25, so he's going to disorder. And 1, 2, 3. So now we have that guy. That's a 1 to 2 attack. But he actually has to fall back. He can't stay. He's got to fall back with these guys. So would Stewart. So all right. So here, four. Okay. All right, so he's got a strength of 4. This guy has a strength of 6. No, he's got 4, so it's even. So the attacker, of course, he's gonna pass. The defender has a 31, rolled a 14, so he's gonna disorder. One, 2, 3. He advances. And let's remove a increment there. These guys, they didn't remove an increment because, you know, they're not facing, this guy's not facing them. So, maybe you're not supposed to lose an increment on when you retreat, but, you know, I think they should. All right, so that's all of their melees. So now we go about, you know, doing all of the movement here. He's one, two, three, 4. Not able to get very far. Being tired. See, now we have, let's see, we've got cavalry right here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So now we've got to move this all the way back here. You know, so they've got further to go. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 14, but he's tired. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. If I counted that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 11. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, no, he's tired, so move him back a little bit. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then we have this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, this one here. $21. They get a bonus. Then they get a +3. So +3 -3. Oh, we got a 24. Yeah, he passed. Okay, here, +2. -3, so it'd be -1. $21, $22, he's gonna route. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. This unit here, 41 -3, 26. He routes. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so got some units here that can attempt to rally. Of course, they've got -9, plus -6, that's 15, plus 6 more, that's -21, 34. Okay, they're just going to move into here. Same thing with this one here. He's got a 35, but -9, and -6 is -15, 35. So yeah, he stays routed. We'll move him in there. This unit here, 33, but they've lost half, so that's -6, -9, -6 more, 21, 54, 6 is 45, 12 is 35, and so forth. So yeah. This unit here, -6, it's got 40, it's got 40, 45, 13. Yeah. This one, see, they're not, he's got 35, but he's going to have -21 as well. So, you know, even if he rolled, okay, he rolled a 66, 6, 12, 18. Yeah, he can't pass. Those guys are not going to be able to pass. Especially when they've lost so much. So those Portuguese unit, because they've lost so much, they've got so many units that are eliminated or routing. They're just not going to be able to return to the battlefield. They've lost too much cohesion. So now Cole has been able to establish a line here, but they've got to protect this right here, this back here, this road. So they're going to have to stretch more further across to keep the French from being able to outflank. And what they're going to end up with is they're going to end up with a whole stack of routed units all clustered together, who are going to end up routing off the map. And the French still haven't really been able to get the full might. And of course there's still a lot of time left in this battle. So of course this guy here is trapped. It's just going to get shelled. And the French have these other cavalry units here and these 3 here to now bring in and bring up. May take a couple of turns for them to get up here, but There's a weakness here along around Albuera. Some of these units that have routed or whatever need to be, routed, need to be rallied and put back along in here, going back to the river. Give up this space here, fall back to this road right here. Let them have that. I think they need to use these Spanish units that are coming in here to fill up, maybe to help defend this over here. And of course, this unit here is these Portuguese units are going to be worthless because of this right here. They check morale. It's going to be -9 to start with on the die. So that's not going to bode well. The French need to spend probably a couple of turns to reorganize and then attack instead of just haphazardly going in here and trying to do something. Bring the artillery up and take a few turns to pound on the red line. Bring up your cavalry and try to get them into squares or outflank them. But don't give an opportunity for any of these routing units to recover. And that means they've got to keep pushing the line north to force these units to keep going, to get further away, so they can try to rally. But, you know, the Portuguese units are not going to be able to rally. This here, so you get 9 and then especially, well, the infantry, okay, infantry, 9 and then 6 for being routed. That's 15. So, you know, if you've got a morale in the 40s, even if you rolled a 66, at 12 it's going to be 46, 43. And that's not going to count if you have any losses or something else. And the British, the only reinforcements they don't have a second line. All they have is the front line. You got these, and some of them are mob. There's this one and that one back there. And they're going to have to start rolling. Once they get off the road, they're going to have to start rolling to see if they move. They have to pass morale. So and the British are going to have to they're going to have to realign because they've got a gap in here. The French can get in here behind and cause some havoc if they can get in here up behind this line here that's kind of jagged, is sticking out. These guys didn't fall back far enough, but this here is a bunch of routing units. Routing. I don't think I moved down it. 6. No. Yeah, I should have moved them as soon as they routed. Same thing with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that even makes things worse there. Right here where Albuera is spelt. So they're going to want to really push some units in here to cut these guys off. Push units in here, and to make these guys push up that way, fight back to get back here. It'll be the French activating next. And here, these guns are exposed now. They're just sitting there. So, and this unit here is in trouble. Yeah. It's a big gaping hole here, especially these guys are going to get eliminated. These 2 batteries. You know, this guy here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He can melee. They can even use some of these, like this horse unit. Well, he's not going to be able to get there. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one right here is going to get there. So those batteries are gone. Those batteries are gone. Yep. They're limbered, so they can't fire. Yeah. Well, that's what's going to happen to the British. They're going to get these guys here are going to get cut off. The French are going to fill into here and cut these guys off. And I think when that happens, that's the end. So, all right, but we moved to the 12 o'clock turn. So then we're going to move over to the other published game by Simulation Games. So the next video will be over dealing with that.